is a kick, a tie, and a Muay and an MMA fighter, Henriques Zowa. And in the red corner, coming from Serbia, wearing a black and white trunk, weighing at 109 kilos, is a kickboxer, Dragan Jovanovic. And the referee is still Georgiev from Bulgaria.
So then, away we go then with the first round here.
Rules. I need to follow them. Shake hands. Shake hands. Back to the corner.
A tale then of two kickboxers turning their hand to professional boxing. They've got to do something about the symbol, haven't they?
Something with a set of drums around here is a symbol missing, I think.
So Jovanovic in the black and white trunks, and Zowa from Angola in the straight black trunks. Well, Jovanovic had the better of that exchange. Certainly the more senior of the two. He's 35 years of age now, Jovanovic, but he is still competing on a regular basis. Zowa has this very calm, relaxed demeanor, whereas Jovanovic is about getting into the face of as soon as he can.
Yeah, I think it's a lively start from both boxers, to be quite honest. And two boxers are very inexperienced, obviously, at professional boxing. So over 3 rounds, they should give a good account of themselves in terms of fitness as well. But I like Jovanovic, the way he's coming forward, good straight puncher. Or should I say fair straight puncher, and yeah, it's a lively opening.
Yeah, good start then this by Jovanovic. Quite a lot meeting on the arms there of Zowa.
There was a good right hand though that went through there on Zowa's chin. He took it well, but one did get through, just over the top of his left hand.
Sonny, we see this quite often when you see the kickboxers getting in. There's a real reluctance by them to actually work to the body. It's something they're not used to doing because the foot is there.
Yeah. Also, with a lot of kickboxers and martial artists, they're very relaxed, and a lot of the time they'll have their hands fairly low. But these two seem to have been well coached in the gym. The hands are nice and high, which is good to see.
The defense of Jovanovic is fairly swift to disappear when he goes on those marauding raids and starts using those straight punches of his. He is open to a counter if indeed Zowa could actually get a shot off. Quite reasonable hand speed, the pair of them.
Yeah, not bad. One of the problems Zowa's got when he throws his...
that was a good
left hook. One of the problems he's got though, Tim, when he throws his jab, he keeps dropping his right hand, so he's open to a left hook himself. Watch as he throws his jab, his right hand just comes down a little bit. But yet that was a fair round. He finished the round well there, Zowa, but I would think this fella just edged it. I'll give him the first round.
Yeah, what they have managed to do with this particular event is make reasonable matches. I mean, I know you're taking people out of different fight disciplines, but What you tend not to see is people getting rolled over within 25 seconds of getting in there.
Well, no one wants to see that, do they? You know, it doesn't do our sport any good at all. So, yeah, even matches. They're both at a very similar level. So this isn't a bad contest. And they'll both learn from it, and that's what we want to see. This was a good opening from Jovanovic.
He did get caught with a good left hook then as well from Zowa.
As he's coming forward. But general terms, a little good right hand there. And Zowa just tried that little right uppercut and against. That's good. And there's that left hook. That was probably the best punch of the round, certainly from Zowa. Fairly even round.
So then again, it looks as if we can get more of the same for 3 minutes here. And if it's difficult to see up here, it's difficult for judges to score this type of fight, isn't it? Because both of them are throwing punches at the same time.
Yeah,
here.
and it's just the odd shot that's getting through here and there, which obviously catches the judge's eyes. But I think towards the end of the first round, Zowa certainly was growing in confidence. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes out now, working well with his jab. He didn't start the first round very well, but he certainly ended it better. So the confidence should be with him.
That's his coach giving the instruction from the corner. Tries to switch his attack then, opening with the uppercut.
Yeah, that was a nice little combination there. Right uppercut, left hook from Jovanovic.
Yeah, leans into that shot and hung his head right out there. He was lucky he didn't get caught with a left hand then from Zowa.
The punch that Zowa should try to be thrown also is maybe his own right uppercut, because as Jovanovic is coming forward, he leans in a little bit too much sometimes, and he could be open to that right uppercut and then finish on that left hook combination also.
He's trying to assert a bit more authority in this round. He was pushed around a bit in the opening round, but he's tended to dictate the pace and whereabouts that Jovanovic is going rather in the ring. He's pushing him back here. But he was, until he got turned and took a decent right hand followed with a left hook from Jovanovic.
You see, when it's fairly even like this, there's not a lot in this round. It's those punches that catches the judge's eyes, that make the head go back, where there's a definite point scored, and that could be the difference.
Well, he's certainly thrown the majority of the punches, is Jovanovic.
Lovely little left hook there from Jovanovic. He went to throw it as a jab, switched the angle, turned it into a hook. Long range hook, it was a good shot. There's that right uppercut from Zowa, that wasn't bad.
Final 10 seconds of the second round. Zowa pinning him back on the ropes, but he fights out well. Again, takes that uppercut.
Good second round. That's a tough one to score. That could have gone either way.
Well, the last one went to a split decision. This one might be going the same way. And the two kickboxers have put on a decent show here.
It could be one round apiece. I think Jovanovic has just sneaked both those opening rounds on my scorecard, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was one apiece. So, I mean, in the corner they'll be saying that you know, it's anyone's fight now. It's all on the last round. But some good jabs there from Zowa, keeping his man at bay. Lovely shot there. He also ended the round well as well, didn't he, Zowa?
Yeah, finished strongly, Zowa. There's that uppercut.
Close round.
Well, they've been fairly frantic, these opening two rounds. This should be more of the same in round three then, final round. Jovanovic in the black and white trunks, Zowa in the all black with the Special Forces logo. And once again, Jovanovic quick to try and assert himself. Zowa's just got to cut loose a bit here. He's been a bit too thoughtful, a bit too methodical at time. He's got to do a bit more eye-catching work here because once again, Jovanovic is setting a pace.
Well, his corner will know that he's definitely lost one of the rounds for me. He may have lost the 2, or it might be 1-1. So they will have told him that, you know, it's all on this last round, and he started the round very well. Started to command with the jab a little bit more. And that's what he should be doing, setting himself up behind that jab, that straight left hand. He can then bring his uppercut through, and maybe a right hook, sorry, a right hand left hook. I think he's boxing better behind the jab, Zowa.
As the right hand decides to leave off with the uppercut this time, and he did make a connection, but again, there was plenty of distance in between. So all the power really lost.
Yeah, Jovanovic is strong, keeps coming forward, taking the shots, but very determined. He seems to be, he's got that attitude of he's prepared to take a shot to land one.
And he's 5 years older than the man he's facing here. Yeah, a couple of good right hands from Zowa, but they're just not carrying any power.
What we needed there, though, Tim, after he landed those right hands, he needed them to step in and then push his man back a little bit. That would convince the judges a little bit more. He's punching well on the back foot, but now and again you've got to, like that, that's better. He's pushing his man now forward. Sorry, he's pushing his man backwards.
Got to be careful.
That's impressive to the judges.
He doesn't punch himself out here. I mean, it's been a supreme effort, this, from Jovanovic, the 35-year-old.
Yeah. Well, again, they're not thinking, yeah, they're not even thinking of further on in the competition, are they? Because they're very inexperienced. But good work rate from both boxers.
Oh, we appear to have a stoppage here for something or other. Maybe it is the, is it the gum shield gone?
Oh, is it a cut of some sort? On his left eye, I think, in the corner of his left eye, there might be a cut. Yeah, just above, on the eye.
Just about to see it, yeah.
But the blood's not running into the eye.
I was going to say, it's unusual to see a stoppage for that. It was the clash of heads that brought it on, which is the reason why we got the stoppage. But Jovanovic is right back in there again. And it would be a sensible policy to do what Zowa was doing, was trying to move around the ring and use his jab. But with half a minute to go in a fight that he's losing, he needs to do something that is a bit more eye-catching than that. Another right uppercut.
Yeah, there you go. There's that shot we talked about. What Zowa's doing now is actually counter-attacking. He's beating his man to the punch. Oh, 15 seconds left. What's going on there?
I'll tell you what went on there. They didn't stop the clock, did they?
No, they didn't.
I think did Henriques Zowa. That should be confirmed here and now.
The winner and qualified for the semi-final by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Henriques Zowa.
There you go.
Well,